Okay, gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Keysworn, and some of you may know me as Tanek127 Gaming, and welcome back to another video, guys. And in today's video, I want to talk to y'all about some Throne and Liberty. That's right. If you want to stay updated on all things Throne and Liberty, make sure you're liking today's video, subscribing to the channel if you are new, and let's go ahead and get on into today's topic. So, it's been no secret, I haven't talked about Throne and Liberty for a while. But when it comes to this game, and I'm going to be realistic with you guys, this is probably one of the better free-to-play MMOs I think we have out there. Now, I know Throne and Liberty has its issues, okay? A lot of Amazon's MMO and live service games have their issues, okay? New World has its problems. Throne and Liberty has its problems. And that's the reason, the player base has died down, okay? That is no secret. I know that. But I definitely appreciate a lot of the moves that Throne and Liberty has been making lately. Like, they just add a brand new raid, and I do apologize that I never really made a video or covered that too much. Because I'm not going to lie, I fell off Throne and Liberty a little while after it came out. I made a couple guides for it, a few videos, and respectfully, 2024 was a really hard year for me. Like I told you guys before, I'll talk to y'all about that in a much later video, but that's kind of what killed Throne and Liberty for me in a way. So I do want to, take the time to showcase you guys, what they're working on, and definitely, show it some love and appreciation, because like I said, they just added a new raid a couple months back, and now they're doing this. That's right, Throne and Liberty is officially getting housing, and it's not far. The housing update is actually coming out September 19th. And that's, that's pretty exciting. That's one big feature that Throne and Liberty has been missing that a lot of MMORPGs have. They didn't have any raids, and now they got a pretty big raid, all kinds of new gear and stuff like that. They do need more raids. Now they have player housing. Now, granted, these are a lot of features that, that should be in games a little bit sooner. But, guys, I'm not going to say don't come in Throne and Liberty, because one of the biggest MMOs in the world, World of Warcraft, got player housing not very long ago. So, if they can get away with it, I think other games can too. I'm not saying it's right, but I'm just saying. But anyway, let's go ahead and see what they got to say about player housing. I'll leave a whole link to this article down in the description. Now, just so I'm a heads up, this article is actually featured on their Twitter page. I didn't see it on the website. When you click the article, it just comes straight up on Twitter. So you probably do want to have a Twitter account, just to read this article and stuff like that. And by the way, if you do have a Twitter, make sure you're following me at Tanek127. But anyway, let's take a look at it. Housing is about calling a small slice of Silicium your own. Once you purchase a house, you can display your crafted furniture, showcase your style, and hang out with friends. There's even progression for housing, letting you go to your basement dweller to Castleton or to your Vienta Village Elite. Take a behind-the-scenes housing tour with NCSoft before this new feature releases on September 18th. Now, the main part I'm going to read to you guys from this article is what their inspiration for the housing was. And like I said, if you want to check out more details and learn more, the article will be in the video description. But it goes to say, what was the inspiration for housing? Since most of our content has been traditionally combat-focused, there was both internal and external demand for non-combat content. We wanted to offer players a space where they could express their individuality and set their own goals, and become immersed in a different kind of gameplay. If we could blend that with Silicium's rich lore and beautifully detailed graphics, then all the better. Housing is more than just a decoration. It's a feature that allows players to showcase their creativity and personal tastes. There's no single correct way to do it. That sense of limitless possibility was what made us especially excited to develop it. And guys, honestly, the way they put that, I think that's a really great thing, because like I said, housing is all about, just representing and showing off, how you like, to show yourself in game and stuff like that. The same way, you doll up your character. I'm sure you have a way, that you want your house to be. I know definitely when I was playing Final Fantasy 14 and a lot of different people I played it with, from, playing it with my ex all the way, to playing it back with my boy Artful Vengeance back in the day. All kinds of people, that I've played with, they have made awesome and different looking housing styles and stuff like that. And guys, honestly, I'm actually hyped to see what people do here on Throne and Liberty. But anyway, guys, let me know how you guys are feeling about player housing coming to Throne and Liberty. Is this enough to bring you back to the game? Are you currently playing the game now? What are your current feelings about Throne and Liberty? Talk to me down in the video comments. Y'all enjoyed today's video? Smash that like. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out. Have a good one.